All right. It is time for a little evening WoW sesh. Very unusual time of the day for me to go live, but I wanted to play, and I figured, hey, you know what? Even if it's just a brief little session here, then we'll have a VOD for later. You know, as opposed to playing anyway and not making something out of it.
Adventure awaits.
Okay, oh damn, the pie goes to Thunder Bluff. Okay, well, that's gonna take too long, so I'll just go to
I have work for once.
go to Orgrimmar instead, because I do want to grab the about to run out of the spirit of sharing buff here. Assuming that's still up, I might as well get that. I have no idea if it still is or isn't, to be honest. I don't know what the schedule's like on that. Oh, I see. I took too long of an angle. Okay, well anyway.
Hail. Be careful.
Oh Jesus, that's right. Oh, hang on, one of those, okay. There we go, I was gonna say, one of the things that's right at Gromgal Base Camp, these are all the quests I'm about to do, but I can always just grab them there again. There we go, crisis averted. Everyone in their big fucking mount. Where the fuck is the NPC? There we go, okay.
May the eternal sun shine upon thee.
Chutney to Undercity, pie we'll worry about later, stuffing, turkey. Oh, if only I had the turkey on me, but anyway, we can get that quick.
How may I aid you?
Oh, you can make a bountiful feast? That's cool. Oh hey dude, what alternate universe is this? It's been the alternate universe for a hot minute now.
Go in peace.
I ended up getting back into WoW thanks to the Ascension private server. And I've been having a good time with it, surprisingly, because I was very, very, very thoroughly exhausted with WoW for quite a while. Oh nice, the crafting speed buff is here. Lovely. Oh, I see. Yeah, no, probably just the time of day. Cause I've been the whole time I've been back since taking a break. Due to moving and stuff this year, I've been multi-streaming on every platform since I've been back. But how's it been, man? How have you been doing? Are you one of the many people that also used to play WoW, or have you been playing it more recently, or what? Yeah, I would have done it a long time ago. I just didn't have the bandwidth for it at my old place I was living, but everything else about that situation was great, right up until it wasn't. And then the silver lining of having to move was getting high bandwidth fiber optic internet, so hey, you know, you win some, you lose some. And I guess in a nutshell, Ascension Bronzebeard, for anyone who's not familiar with it, but familiar with WoW, it's a Classic Plus experience. It's level 60, but it's built off of the Wrath of the Lich King client, and there's original content as well. I did one of the new dungeons last night right before I ended the stream, and it was actually really good. Like, there were cool mechanics. I'm impressed with it. What I'm really looking forward to is the Conquest of Azeroth project that Ascension is working on, where it's going to be all new original classes. None of the original WoW classes, you know, no warrior, no druid, no priest. There'll be like necromancer, guardian, and some of the stuff you can tell there is an inspiration, but it's thoroughly original. Speaking of which, I need to upload a video on that. I watched all the class trailers for that project the other day. So I'll take that and then add a little bit to it. Hey lol, yep, you just missed the exact conversation about it being an unusual time. How's it going though, man? Okay, so I got my spice bread taken care of.
Goodbye.
Well, that's okay. I was able to decipher that.
Hail.
Oh, I was at a tea shop earlier, and a tourist from out of town walked in. Turns out he was from Taiwan. He was from Taiwan. Doesn't live there now. He lives in California. But and then there was another person at the tea shop. There was a strange. There was like a convergence of people with some form of experience with Taiwan today. It was kind of interesting. Yeah, as cool as that is, it's not better than what I have, so I'll sell it. Okay.
Go in peace. Goodbye.
Okay, so the cranberry chutney. Oh, that's right, we need honey for that.
Traveler.
This goes to the Undercity. Oh yeah, Renora, you're saying you're heavy into WoW for a long time. I think I dropped off after Warlords of Draenor. I tried getting back into it a couple years ago, but just couldn't. Yeah, that was my exact experience, almost, you know, to the T, except I quit at the end of OG Cataclysm. And just couldn't, you know, wasn't at all interested in coming back. And then the only time, oh cool, I'm a turkey. Nice, gobble gobble, motherfucker. As long as I can still cook. Oh, right. So by the time I would have finally been, you know, it's like when Classic and everything was being hyped up, I was kind of like, I don't know. But the big thing that turned me off of Classic or any official Blizzard server, and probably literally ever again, is just what a massive problem it is if they don't actually there we go. If they don't actually police their server from botters and gold sellers and stuff, like I was saying the other day, how even if you're like, oh, I don't care, I'll just farm my gold anyway. Well, the problem is then the whole gold prices of everything on the server are inflated and balanced around, well, basically, you know, balanced around it being worth it for labor at third world income prices. You know, that just is what it is. There's no way around that. Hold on a sec. So I have turkey, pie, cranberry. Okay, so I need stuffing. Where's the stuffing chair? Oh, I know. I also need sweet potatoes. Okay, that chair is bugged. There we go. Nice, there's stuffing and sweet potatoes here, which is what I needed. Oh, okay, sweet potatoes are gone. Oh, right, so I was gonna say, yeah, on an official server, because they don't police bots and gold sellers enough, the economy is permanently ruined, and you either have to spend money to make things progress at a reasonable pace, or, you know, you just deal with the fact that you have to spend significantly more time farming gold. And I think, well, I think the problem in Blizzard's standpoint, and I don't blame them in the sense that they are operating in their best interest in at least in the short term sense. And you know, who knows, maybe the damage has been done and it wouldn't matter and it wouldn't even be worth it anymore to solve. But yeah, it's like clearly that benefits Blizzard because they officially sell gold through the WoW token. You know, instead of paying for a monthly subscription on a retail server, you can buy a WoW token and that can be traded with gold for other players. So Blizzard directly benefits from gold prices being out of whack and inflated, unfortunately.
Keep your nose clean in my...
Oh yeah, that's a little change you might have noticed. You can wait for the boat if you want to, or you can just talk to an NPC that instantly teleports you. You know, the option to be very immersive in RP is there. But if you're bouncing back and forth between capital cities and you've been there, done that, don't need the tourist experience, talk to the goblin, boom, done. That looks like a fucking chocobo griffin. Interesting. Yeah, and then there's some custom cosmetics on this as well. The cool thing is on that front, which is really rare, speaking of it not being in their best interest, you can just straight up disable all transmogs and cosmetics. You won't see them. You won't, you know, you can't do it yourself, but you also won't see other players if you know, you feel like I don't want to see shit that wasn't in WoW. Nice, I have potatoes in my bag, baby. Okay. You started with Cataclysm? Nice, yeah, Cataclysm had its ups and downs. I didn't play the whole expansion, but I played the end of it, and I ended up really enjoying, I did some heroic raiding for Deathwing. I really enjoyed that. I was mostly playing Affliction Warlock and Discipline Priest back then. Death Knight was my main, but I wasn't playing it as much that patch because I had kind of been there, done that, raiding as a Death Knight. Okay, can't get enough turkey, easy as pie. Okay, right, the turkey goes back to, what's it called? Gotta farm some turkeys. Get some rage. Okay. Where the hell is my feral charge? Oh, that's right. I had a thing that was fucking up my bars. I'll have to... Oh, no, I'm in my Resta spec. Well, that explains it. Lol. I was gonna say, hello? Granted, I don't need to be actually feral to, hunt 4 HP turkeys. There we go, we got a turkey domination. Okay, I have like 11 pieces of turkey right now, so that should be enough. Okay, oh right, you need the other regions, of course.
Hello.
Think that's good. Unfortunate work, just stopped by to say hi. Good to see you, bro, lol. Yeah, dude, definitely appreciate you stopping by. I'm gonna be on it's gonna be a fairly quick stream for me too. But yeah, like I was saying probably before you popped in, I was like, well, I'd probably play for an hour or two. Was almost gonna not stream, but it's like, well, why not? What's the point in that? Even if it's the wrong time for people to show up, then at least that's, again, the other nice thing about YouTube is then I have a VOD that at least is viewable for people that watch VODs. I know that not everyone cares about VODs versus an edited video. But hey, it all adds to the watch hours too. But thanks, man, and have a good one at work. Oh yeah, lol, I saw you pop over in the YouTube chat. You're multi-platform drifting right now. Okay. Oh right, if I'm here I should get pumpkins. Oh, I had pumpkins for days. Okay. Well, now we got double pumpkins. Exactly, man. You get the reference. So what are you up to on a, let's see, a Taiwanese Sunday late afternoon? Am I doing that calculation correct? You're probably getting ready to go get some stinky tofu for dinner.
Well met, traveler.
Almost through. Oh, okay, so it's a little bit earlier than I thought. Yeah, that makes sense. Still, I guess that's kind of late afternoon. Okay.
Greetings, traveler. Be careful.
Okay, and the pie to Thunder Bluff I'm not going to worry about. Oh, okay. I guess if let's see. I might as well cook that so it stacks.
May the eternal sun shine upon thee.
Okay, and then we'll hop into something. Actually, in fact, I'll do a dungeon first. There we go, that turkey has been roasted. Ooh, new dungeon. Oh, butt fucker. Okay, hello. Okay.
Our great leader aspired to enter the Emerald Dream and help regrow his heart when it's back into the lush forest it once was.
There we go, this is the Gromgal quest.
A nightmare and corrupt creatures began to inhabit the caverns. While some disciples of Naralek seek to awake our master, my concern is with ridding these...
Okay, so the rap...
Okay, there we go, I'm just gonna get rid of that. It'll be endless quest text, and I've already heard that before. Okay. Goddamn fear. Okay. Lower the volume on that for now, since it's going to be very... See if that's a better balance. Sound effects felt a little bit loud there. Okay, and object, let's see, Wailing Cavern, Verdant, blah blah blah, okay. Okay, did all of my gear shift over? It did, nice. Alright, cool. Oh, I need the Serpent Bloom too, damn, oh well. Yeah, I've got the tools that I can handle this pretty easily. Getting my quest done while we keep people alive. Feels good, man. This is definitely an every man for himself group. Like you're getting, like I'm pushing to get my objectives done there. Okay. Oh, I have to leave the dungeon then teleport? What? There we go.
Forsaken do not pass on their illness, from what I have seen. This diplomat seems to be granting undeath to would-be followers. I'm beginning to think he is one of the Scourge. For now, my concern is not with him, though. It's with the growing ranks around him. They creep from the shadows daily up.
Outstanding.
Forsaken do not pass on their illness, from what I
Damn it, I have to get rid of one more?
This
Okay.
diplomat seems to be granting undeath to would-be followers. I'm beginning.
In the outstanding. My name is Belnish.
There we go, okay. Holy shit, we are in it. We are just right into the thick of things. Very satisfying though, especially with all the buffs. You know, it's just good XP. We got a fast group. I'll take it. Even if it's not getting my quests in the dungeons done as conveniently as I'd like, then oh well. Can always go back and do those literally whenever. At the end of the day, it's all in pursuit of XP. Okay, we got clear casting. I go again? Jesus, okay. Hey, Fred. No, it's a little bit early for mealtime for me. But I felt like getting in some WoW, and I felt like, yeah, I'll just do a quick stream with it, might as well. How's it going, dude? But yeah, I felt like doing a dungeon quick and got into just randomed into a group that was competent and moving along quickly, so here we are. It's crazy how conservative I can be with my mana when I don't want to spend too much to heal. We also have good interrupts going out on all the spell casts, which makes such a big difference. I'm going in there to add my amazing staff auto attack DPS, but also because every melee swing of that staff could still proc clear casting. Oh, it must be an arcane spell. Oh, balls. I need to figure out my loot rememberer thing, or if I just haven't seen so many of those pieces of loot yet. Four strength, 4 stamina gun. That's a nice warrior gun. Big spider. Holy shit, that damage is big. Holy fuck, okay. What is all this? Yeah, I can't spend all the mana to spam clear that, and that's not a... That curse is annoying, but it's not, like, mandatory. Alright. Nice, 2 levels, or no, I guess. Oh, okay, yeah, 2 more 3 levels and I get Swift Mend. That'll be huge. Because that'll give me something to do that isn't healing touch spam when the current level of healing isn't enough.
Greetings. Fantastic. I
Oh,
thought
shit.
you looked to be the heroic type. We've got our work cut out for us, adventurer. I'm not going to lie to you. If we stay focused on the task at hand, we should be able to come out on top.
Okay,
Now,
everyone
let me
has
bring you
that.
up to speed on what's been going on. Near the entrance is an idol that functions as a macabre oven for the Quillbore, the beasts. They literally consume their abductees from the Barrens. I can shut down the idol and bind them from using it again, but I need your aid in doing so. My plan, escort me to the idol. Once we arrive, I'll commence...
Interesting, it's a World Forged chest up there. Stam 4 spell power, 15. Nah, I don't need that. I'll greet it. Okay, I don't have a World Forged key. There, get rid of that turkey. Jesus, that's a lot of fucking damage going out. Gotta pop big cooldowns on that. Well, there was a lot of dudes. I guess that makes sense. Oh, they're still on their way. Holy shit. Oh my god, holy shit. What is this? Is this how it's supposed to go? I remember this dungeon could get big pulls like that, but... Oh yeah, and at level 40 I also get Innervate, which would be huge. Anyway, yeah, sorry Fredo, I was gonna say, I do still have these pages. I actually dropped the quest because I'll go pick it up before I work on it again. The pages can also be bought and sold on the auction house too. I don't know if there's any market for it or anyone listing them. It could, anytime you can just buy shit to complete a quest, it could be something that people for various challenges do. Oh, I see. Yeah, they're still fighting back there. Well, I'm gonna make sure to get closer to that, just to be safe. If I pull aggro, I don't want to have the tank have to run for me. Like, if it's safe to me to stand in the melee DPS spot of behind the target. Because Oathstone? Oh, Plague Maw. Okay, this is something new that they've added to RFD. Like, this must be an Ascension thing. Unless Plague Maw, unless I'm just completely forgetting this, but I don't remember there being this level of fucking swarms. Okay, well there we go. Oh my god. What an absurd debuff. Okay. Those are actually really good for my feral set. A disease where you can't cast spells, so you basically needed a cleansing totem already out. This Draenei mage looks funny being in armor with a sword, with whatever cosmetics that is, because it's like a buff-looking armored mage. Oh, another boss here. Well, that explains the damage. I was gonna say, it seems like he's hitting a bit harder than a mob should. But he's hitting just about right for a boss. Ah, I've leveled up. I wonder how expensive this level will be. Strength, agi, stamina. I wonder if that's better than what I have. I'll see if anyone else rolls on it first. I mean, it is leather, but I'm not in here as a DPS, so if one of the DPS male wearers would need that. No, I'll just greet it. I think mine are pretty much the same. $12 gold. But I mean, yeah, it's not like I'm gonna not get my abilities. Did I get anything new? No, nothing I have to worry about. But lots of ranks up to shit that I'm using already. Yeah, this dude's doing a shitload of AoE damage as Arcane Mage. Oh, another boss. Lots of bosses in this dungeon. That's pretty cool. Excalibur. That's a cool sword. I remember that one from way back in the day. Those damage spikes just seem to come out of nowhere as a spooky thing. Uh-oh, lag. That was spooky. Especially with the level of damage going out. I'm gonna make sure I have my heal over times on and I was gonna say, it's like if the lag was gonna keep occurring, I was gonna definitely make sure I have the tank pre-hotted. And then just start buffering heals that I would cancel or something. Oh yeah, I gotta find a resto thing. I'll probably use Stampeding Roar in my other spec. I might use that here too, I'm not sure. Okay, well, here we go. Okay, well that was easy.
The loyalty of a lich is unswerving, adventurer. Let them know that such loyalty will only bring them destruction. The loyalty of a lich is unswerving, adventurer. Let them know that such loyalty will only bring them destruction.
Oh, I was like, my inventory is not full, but I see. It thinks it is. Okay. Let's pop that for now. We'll get this out of the way. Okay, boom. All right.
The loyalty of a lich is unswerving, adventurer. Let them know.
Oh, I
that
see
such
you got
loyalty
both
will only
items.
bring
Well, that
them
makes
destruction.
sense then. I was gonna say, what do you mean? I picked the item I wanted, but that checks out. Okay. Okay, well, I suppose that is enough for now. Okay. Got some shit to vendor. My bags are full. Oh, so let's see. What did this go? Okay, somehow I didn't get any of that done, which is interesting. Okay, so I guess I have to figure out where to turn that in.
Well met.
Okay, what do we got? Okay, let's go over all the crap. Stamina Spirit. Nope, that Kaleidoscope Charm is still better. Okay, that could be better. That's better. 22 spell power, 4 stamina. Nah, if that was Spirit, maybe, but... Okay. Ooh, interesting. 19 Spirit. Too bad I'd have to give up so much spell power, though, is the problem. Alright, well, let's take the transmog appearances right away. Yeah, it's a cool sword. Okay, spell power, Agistam, Int. No, those are amazing. Okay, sweet. We're gonna keep those. Okay, those might be better. Yeah, I don't want to drop any spirit right now, not unless it's truly big value. Okay. Ooh, 11 int 5 spell power. I still don't want that. I don't want to lose any spirit. Okay, I'll be right back. I gotta pee. Okay, I'm back. Okay, right, that goes to there. That's what I thought. Okay, and that's to get all of the rest of the Deviate, or the Wailing Caverns quests. I guess I'll dip into the bank quick and put stuff away. I think I have lots of bank space. Oh, nice. Huge. I didn't know you could just buy those for that cheap either. Well, thanks, Pony. So that's a nice return to Ogrimmar. I'll take those later. Greetings, young druid. Okay, RP mail. Yeah, no, that's really useful. It's like the vanity scroll that you can pull out of your inventory once every 12 hours. But, you know, instead of 12 hours. It's a big difference. Okay. Okay, I wanted to see what I had stacks of. Okay, that works for now. The only thing that's unusual here is that the prices of profession goods vary wildly day to day. Coarse blasting powder. Okay, so you need coarse... I forgot how you craft that. I can't craft it anyway, but I think it's was it coarse stone and then a thing you'd buy from a vendor? Oh shit, I don't have add-ons for auctioning. My bags are a mess, but I think I'll just do another dungeon anyway. Let's get that gear sorted first. Because I don't want to take the time to undo all this right now. Should be good enough to go. Okay, we can sell that. Alright, so sell all the rest of this stuff. Yeah, and I'll just delete stuff like pumpkins and whatever if it really comes down to it. Just happened to end up with a lot of quests that needed inventory space. Shadow Gem I know has no value. Pearls I don't know about. Okay, the rest of that should be fine. All right. Okay. Let's go ahead and do one more.
Besides the grunts outside, my brothers and I fought at the Battle of Hyjal. Any who seek to steal from the bank must face us first.
Victory!
We have a rare, not instant queue. It does happen every now and then, though.
Farewell.
Just because then if I, pumpkins are the ones that I need to bring to Mulgore, and I often find that I don't have them. Or to Thunderbluff, that is. Oh, in fact, that reminds me though, I could go get a flight to Thunderbluff while I'm in queue. I wonder, it says that guy's outside of the dungeon rather than inside of it. Interesting. Okay. I shouldn't have accepted, I should have waited. Guy might be AFK though.
You haven't lived until you've looked down on the world from the back of a Wind Rider.
Nice, okay. If you're in flight when your queue pops, it's instant.
You have proven your loyalty to King.
Holy shit, we got some boys up in here. This old starter, like low level dungeon had some pretty crazy things added to it. Oh, interesting. Okay. That explains. I didn't see that mechanic. As I say, that explains how the other group I was in took so much damage from that. Yep, that explains it. Okay. It's pretty cool. There we go. I got to get a little bit of an extra drink out of that. Holy shit. Lots of boys. Oh, here's Cam Deep Fury. Holy fuck, that damage is insane. Alright. I was gonna say, I barely have enough mana for a Tranquility. That's like my last big oh shit button to like heal everyone. Okay, I got his head. Sweet. I don't know what mechanics this guy has. The other guy has crazy blade rush. This guy has a frontal cone I cannot heal through. Or is it another guy? He's not doing the thing? Okay. Maybe it depends on where you move him. Okay. Oh my god, you gotta return that shit at the wetlands? Dun Modir? Bruh. How the fuck am I gonna get there? Where the fuck is the wetlands? Can't even... Okay, there we go. And I was like, I know it's gonna be... It's been a while since I've been there. The wetlands, that's how you... Oh yeah, that's when you do the run to, What's the nearest thing? Trying to think of the fastest way to get there. Okay, anyway. Oh, that's right. Well, while I'm in Thunderbluff, I might as well go ahead and turn in the pie. Oh, a high spirit cape. Intellect, spell power, haste. I'm gonna take that.
You wish to speak?
Spirit is not like... It's not more important than other stats, but you know, like I was prioritizing spell power where I'd see it. But I do feel like at this point, I'd be better off getting a little bit of spirit again. The other thing too is ratings. Things like haste rating should scale with level. Like 2 haste rating should be more at low level than high rating. That was a change way, way, way long ago, because when they used to give flat percents to haste or crit, it quickly became apparent that shit's gonna inflate through the roof if gear is gonna keep progressing. And I mean, it makes sense, because like, it's like, you know, if you have 2 or 3% crit on a ring or something, for like Molten Core, like the first raid of gear, well, what about 10 raid tiers later? Is it still going to be 2 or 3%? It's like it makes sense balance wise, it just doesn't feel good. And raiding kind of solves that problem and allows it to be more, you know, you can gain fractions of a percent in a way that doesn't look as ugly on the tooltip. Okay, what do we need for pie again? Is it just honey? Yeah, okay.
I have just the thing for you.
I guess the other thing too is when you have a ton of rested XP, that's when this kind of rested XP comes from logging out, especially at an inn. But when you have rested XP, it really, you really go through, you really level quick just grinding mobs in a dungeon.
Greetings.
Nice. Okay. Let's see what dungeon we get. I guess at this point I'm not going to start working on quests and stuff. I do need to get calling it a night soon. Just a short little stream here. But I did gain a chunk of XP. Oh yeah, did I get anything new? Alright, Star Surge, no. Feral. Okay, so no, 38 was just new ranks of abilities I already had. Should get Dire Bear form, I guess, at 40. I guess while I'm in queue, I'll figure out this new auctioneering add-on. I've never used it in the past like I have with Auctionator.
I have just the thing for you.
Holy shit, so is this all just... This is really streamlined, okay.
So Camp Deep Fury finally got to feel what it is like to be on the
Oh yeah, of
receiving
course you don't have to go turn that in there.
Serves the cowardly Dark Iron scum right. You have
I thought I
done
did.
well,
I thought I had to
adventurer.
turn that in there
The
for some
victims of
reason,
the
but of course I can just go do that with this tool. Alright, so, okay. Alright, there we go. I'm gonna turn down the sound effects in this game, if you've noticed it, because like it's an old game. When multiple sound effects play at an exactly overlapping level, it just gets louder and louder and louder. That regrowth crit is so nice. Yeah, I have increased regrowth crit chance. Definitely feel that.
What would you ask of death?
Okay, 12 agility shoulders. That's actually not bad. I wonder if I want to use that instead of mine. I think my feral shoulders are high stamina, low strength, low agility. I don't know if I want the stamina or just more damage. What in the fuck? What was that? Bro, what on earth was that? Alright, let me eat some fucking turkey. Yeah, it seems like we pulled the whole dungeon somehow. It's only this dungeon? Okay, well that makes sense. Yeah, that whatever happened previously, though, the whole dungeon aggroed onto the tank there. Like, there was, I was like, wait, okay, I'm gonna pop my heal cooldown. Okay, I'm gonna pop my next cooldown. Okay, I'm gonna pop my next cooldown. Okay, what on earth is going on? That person's got a really cool transmog. What the fuck? This person's like a super RP looking hunter. Like, they look like a night elf from, like, well, not quite from the real game. Or from the real game being Warcraft 3. Yeah, I wonder, I mean, I guess the thing is it probably doesn't pull the boss to you, so you'd still have to run all the way from point A to B. But yeah, no, I wonder if you could figure out what triggered that. It would definitely be possible at higher level for sure to pop your cooldowns and stuff to survive that, and to, you know, and if I were level 40 plus, I would have more options to do burst healing. Forgot to bring my pet back out after I died, my loot bot. The loot bot pet is so nice for dungeons, especially as a healer. Well, I guess for anyone really. Because like if you're a tank, you're gonna have to go slower to solve that. And even if you're a DPS and you can get away with it, you're just gonna be late all the time. Okay. Okay, nothing to skin there. Okay, did everyone get my buff? With all this shit going, oh no, there we go, they weren't buffed. Their pet was, but not them. Gotta constantly be decursing as a druid in this dungeon. Oh yeah, and that Veil of Shadow is a 50% healing reduction curse, so, you know, even if I didn't want to spend the global or the mana to cure that, it's like, well, doesn't really work out in my favor. No, this cannot be. I love all the boss quotes. I think my all-time favorite is the first boss in Hellfire Peninsula. What the fuck is the first dungeon there? Is it Hellfire Citadel? Or is that a higher level one? Anyway. The boss that goes, "Back off, pup." That voice line is just so burned into my mind. Hey Pony, what's up, dude? Oh fuck. Oh, my bar got fucked. What the fuck? What on earth happened? There we go. Okay. I forgot that was even an option. Hey, nice. Yeah, I mean, cheap headphones can definitely go a long way these days. They also have these really cool wireless headphones that are called open ear earbuds, and they allow you to hear stuff around you, and audio doesn't leak out of them. Yeah, no, for sure. Like that's the ones I'm talking about would be at least $20, if not more. But yeah, if you got something that works, and the other thing too is if you're talking about listening to like streams or podcasts or whatever, like you don't need the same level of sound quality that you would for really enjoying music. From the grocery store? Nice. Yeah, on my way home, once I was done with my IRL work, stopped by the tea shop, had some tea. There's a pizza shop right next to the tea shop. Haven't been to that pizza. I've had pizza from that place before, back when I was in high school. That's how long it's been. I don't know if it'll still be just as good as I remember it, but I got myself a large pepperoni to go. I'm about to tear into that after the stream. I fucking love pepperoni pizza. But yeah, despite the short stream, we are fucking schmoving on the levels. Yeah, I mean, I don't really... I can get really adventurous with toppings. I like all kinds of stuff. But man, no matter how interesting or adventurous I want to go, like once I have a bite, like if we're doing a pizza thing where there's multiple different pizzas at the table or something, no matter how interesting or exciting something is, once I have a bite of pepperoni again, it's like, oh yeah, there's a reason why this is like the GOAT, the classic, the OG. Pepperoni pizza is just fantastic. I procced a clear casting off of giving them a strength buff. That's funny. Yeah, I gotta say, just these little heal over time indicators, you can just set this up in LVUI, and goddamn do I love this. Like, the debuffs popping up, that was by default. So this was my idea to add this into LVUI to track heal over times, and realistically, if I was playing a Warlock to DPS or something, I'd want to have this on my target as well. Although I don't know if it would matter as much. It's mostly like, you know, for healing a large, for tracking heal over times across multiple targets in a group, that's where it really comes into its own. It doesn't have to be LVUI. However, if you're gonna heal a raid, I think you're really giving yourself an uphill battle if it's not, if you're not using something. I think Voodoo and Click might be easier to set up with less tech skills, but LVUI is also super popular and you can just copy and paste other people's configs. Like, if you got LVUI and wanted to literally just copy everything about what you've seen on my stream, I can just send you like a long fucking string of text that you paste in, and then boom, there you go. It's my setup. Yeah, if you're not worried about healing, you don't have to worry as much. It's mostly about healing where you need to have a good option to be able to see people's health values and everything clearly without a bunch of shit getting in the way. I hated the first dungeon I did without unit frames as a healer. Without being able to visually, like, I either had to turn off text where I didn't know any of the values so I could at least see the bar, or I had to have, or the text would cover the bar so much I couldn't see the bar anymore, and I had to like parse whose number was getting low numerically, and I was like, okay, I could do this, I could, but goddamn am I making this awful on myself for no real reason. Hey Reihaku, yeah, this is Shadowfang Keep. Ooh. Hold on, is that 20? Okay. What do they have? Oh, they have dick shit. I'm gonna just let them have that. It's not a big enough upgrade for me, and it's like an amazing thing for them. But yeah, the cool thing is, Reihaku, so there's level scaling. If you notice, I'm level 38. The mobs are level 38. That's certainly not how it used to be. So like I've got a 45, a 37, a 44, a 20, and me, a 38, all in this group, and it just works. Like it just relative, I mean, the higher level you are, the more cooldowns and options you're gonna have to respond to shit going on, right? But other than that, that's really about it. Good guy tier. I mean, I could be a dickhead. I have no problem upsetting people, especially over the internet where they're just pixels to me rather than fellow human beings. But no, I like to try to run a tight ship. You know, I used to lead a lot of raids, both guild and pug, and I ended up building a reputation for myself for just always doing shit by the books, never ninja'd anything. one day a rare mount drops, I just win the roll organically. I get it, and people are like, you know what? Deserved. And you know, it just feels good. I could have ninja'd things if I wanted to, but it just wasn't that important. Yeah, some of these BOE blues used to be way more rare and had a lot more value to them. Now it's just kind of like whatever. Oh yeah, isn't there a fucking thing here? There we go. Oh yeah, no, for sure. I mean, I would appreciate the stat gain either way, even if I fucking... It's like, at the end of the day, if you can do it, and there's not going to be punitive enforcement that makes it not worth it or prevents you from doing it, then you basically just can, right? You know, it's like... And that's kind of more or less how ninjaing goes, especially if you're careful with how you word things. But yeah, I was never about that. And yeah, it's like, if you're gonna ninja something, at least let it be something super, super worth your while. Holy balls. And the loot also scales for your level 2, which is nice. So it's not like I'm getting gear for like a level 18 dungeon or something. Oh wow, I rolled a 99, they rolled 100. No worries, Pony. I'll catch you later, dude. All good. Okay. Stam, Int, Spirit. Oh yeah, those are better for me too, okay. Okay. Stam spirit, yeah, it's a nice little upgrade. I lose a little bit of spirit, but I can afford that. There we go. How the fuck do I teleport out of the dungeon? While also being in a queue. I guess it's blocked behind that. There we go. Okay. I don't know if it's a UI thing or if it's because I was at the end of a dungeon and then we queued up for a new one, and that could have been it. Anyway, all right, let's see. So
May the eternal sun shine upon thee.
okay, so I do have my resto set all squared away. Nice. All right. Grab the transmog on those. Feral set. Okay. So what did I get? 12 agility, shoulders. 11 stam. 3 strength, 4 agility. I have a lot of pieces that have no stamina on it. I don't really want to drop 11 stam on my shoulders, to be honest.
I have just the thing for you. We shall be together.
Okay. Had to cough there for a second.
Very good. This book will add nicely to my collections of the workings of His knowledge was great, but...
I don't think I've ever gotten into a fresh whaling caverns. I think it's always been someone that like left a group and then I'm suddenly backfilling. That's the emote for the tanks. Okay. Okay. I was like a 3-minute disease, but it's only -2 stamina. It's not a big deal. Oh, someone aggroed. Okay, well we have a low-level Druid tank, so this is where things will get interesting. They seem to be... the scaling seems to make them not take too much damage, as like, it feels about right. But they're not going to have as many buttons to hold aggro.
Your efforts shall not go unnoticed to gather these lights of this. Thank you for your dedication.
Oh, we got mobs coming in. Mystic Scroll, improved cleave, and bonus damage by cleave by wow. It's pretty nice. Damn. I feel like warriors have it so good on this server, and that it's still it's like level 60 WoW in a lot of ways. But then the other thing that's really so beneficial is that you don't have that garbage ass low level warrior with no fucking gear options, terrible anything. Like, it's just so much better. Yeah, everyone needs those Serpent Bloom for a quest, unfortunately. And that's not shared. Just is what it is. What? You could tame a shambler? Interesting. Oh, nice. I leveled up as well. Huge. Yeah, Serpent Bloom is a really fucking annoying quest. It's terrible design, honestly. I can't believe this hasn't been updated over all the years. That's really good for the tank if he wants it. I'll greet it. Another one of these? Oh, it's a different one. Deviate Lasher this time. I wonder who just summons elemental pets. I know that Shaman and Mage have different options for that, but that's kind of interesting. Oh, so we should have saved that for out of combat. Oh well, now I know. One day in 1989, that's when I was born. I have heard that the Mage Dragonkin pet sucks and doesn't scale properly. I don't know if it's also true for an elemental pet. I guess maybe if you're deep in the Frost Tree, you can get Water Elemental. I can't remember if that was Wrath of the Lich King or not, though. Wait, what messages were getting removed there? I didn't even catch those. Yeah, huh. I didn't catch it. I have no fucking clue what it's referencing, but okay. We'll have to see. Yeah, that sounds about right. Because it would be towards the very end of the talent tree. Unless they've brought it in via, what do you call? Like a mystic enchant. It just is what it is. Damn it, this guy's gonna get that one. Uh-oh. Oh no, I know about the Tiananmen Square protests. I wonder why the fuck that was getting auto-removed like that, because there's no way I have that shit set up on my stream. Is that some fucking gay retarded Twitch shit that, like, if you even mention Tiananmen Square, they just start bowing down to their communist overlords? Like, what the fuck is that? I don't want that censored on my end. Oh, you deleted it yourself. Okay. I was gonna say, I was like, what the fuck is that? Well, you don't have to delete it over here, and if you're deleting it for your own safety, for... I mean, not that I imagine it would be an issue in Taiwan, but, you definitely don't have to delete that for any other reason. Good looking out, though. I mean, better, you know, good looking out to be safe, of course. Don't get me wrong. But, yeah, don't worry about that. That's all good on my end. Okay. So what the hell is this? Elemental Lodestone Deviate Shambler? Okay. That can't have any value. But I was about to be pissed at Twitch, not that it's, you know, not that Twitch isn't already bad enough, but like, I was like, if they're enforcing communist Chinese censorship on everyone's channel, that would be outrageous. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, lol.
Winds be at your back.
No, I don't. I'm fine with literally everything that was being talked about. I didn't know that you were removing your own message. I thought it was getting removed on you, and I was like, because I don't have my full mod alert up because it just would take up too much screen space. So I just didn't know. I was trying to figure out what the fuck was going on. But yeah, no, I'm well aware of all of those details. Okay,
Peace, friend.
I want to figure out this new tool here. I was seeing the power of it just a second ago. Okay, so if I've added that to trade materials then, and I'm gonna do... Nah, well anyway, just no, I totally get all that. But like, yeah, if you had typed anything that Twitch would have considered inappropriate, removing it yourself after typing it wouldn't actually protect you at all. Oh, Fred, that's how my... If you're talking about what you're seeing on my page, or I mean on my end, my UI shows elites just with a plus to indicate that. So plus means elite, B means boss. Oh, it might be, every now and then animations bug out where, like, people repeat their last animation. Like, if you tap left and then stop moving, your leftward movement animation will still be running. It's probably a client-side bug, but I've noticed that on my end. Oh, here we go. Okay, so that's where the minimum pricing comes in. Got it. Okay, okay. So how do I set that if I don't want to have an let's see. Because this is insanely nice how much it automates. I just have to figure out exactly how to fucking use this. Here we go, minimum price. Okay, let me see how this goes then with this. Can I just have it scan and obtain the values? Maybe not. Maybe it's just... Hang on, let me reload my UI. Could always be that the server is throttling this function or something, but like this is an add-on built into the client or the launcher, so it's not like they wouldn't expect it. And people were saying that this one was working better than Auctionator in terms of timing out, so maybe I have something set up wrong. Okay, now I see it's moving at least. Maybe the UI was just fucked and had to be reloaded. Huh, I'll figure it out later. It's not as... It's still doing the minimum price 500 gold or 5 gold thing that obviously is not going to work for anything. But once I get that figured out, it looks like it's just going to automatically post all the things you've told it to post. Oh, here it is. So why did this not save? Okay, so I see. So is this what I type DB market value? This is like some fucking borderline coding shit with a weird GUI. Minimum price, there we go. Vendor sell. I was gonna say there's no way it has all this automation. Oh yeah, and the examples over there show, okay, like 20 gold, 50 silver, 120% crafting. Oh, okay, and there we go. There's the advanced methods as well, such as... Oh, this is really fucking cool. Holy shit. Okay, well, I'll have to figure out the exact syntax for that, but I think I understand it better now. But it'll take a little bit of trial and error to figure out exactly what it wants me to do with that. You auction house the random shit you picked up from a dungeon and adds up to 50 gold? Hell yeah. No, definitely, Oh yeah, and Pony, thanks for the Stone of Retreat Ogremar. That was a good find. Okay. Oh fuck, it's getting late. I gotta get going. I gotta take care of my dinner and gotta take care of Kat's dinners. So I think it's about that time for me. Because if I stay up later than this, it's not gonna do me any good with starting the stream at a normal time tomorrow. And this is just supposed to be a brief little stream because I wanted to come home and play WoW after a long day. And that's what I did. So here we are. Okay. Oh, it's... Now I wonder, is this a UI thing or is this a... Is this a log out and log in thing to fix it? Okay, that makes sense. But yeah, I think what I'll do is I will, I'll have to end the stream here in a minute, but I'll log out, or I'll leave my character AFK in the inn and then log out with that full rested buff. So next time when it comes time to start the stream, don't have to do anything. We're just ready to go. And the nice thing with Grom Gall is you can immediately pop upstairs, go to either Undercity or Ogremar. And this is where I'm going to quest. And I also don't need to worry about over-leveling the quest zone because we scale anyway. So this is just fucking awesome. Next level will be huge. I get Innervate, which is the mana regen, big mana regen for one target on a 3-minute cooldown. Great for myself, but if we have a pumping mage or something that that runs out of mana, I'll just Innervate them. On the resto side of things, I get Swift Bend, which consumes a rejuve or regrowth to heal them instantly for the amount equal to basically the full duration of the spell minus 1 tick. So if you rejuve and then instantly Swift Mend, you lose 1 tick basically. But if you've already gotten 1 tick, or you're at less than 1 tick, or you've less than -1, then you get mad value out of that. And that's an instant cast. The other thing is, I know there's something else. Oh, never mind. I don't get Life Bloom until 50. And 50 is also when I get Tree of Life, where I shapeshift into a tree and heal even more powerfully. And have faster or cheaper spells too. Resto Druid has quite a lot going for it. It was never my favorite spec for playing Druid, but it is really, really, really potent at healing. Okay, well there we go. I've got my logging out and logging in solved the resting situation. Hey Pony, welcome back. Unfortunately, you are back just in time to be calling it a night. But anyway, we got a little stream here as opposed to not at all, so that's nice. But yeah, now it's time for me to take care of the cats and get myself dinner, which is gonna be eating a bunch of pizza, which sounds awesome. Anyway, that was a solid little session. I gained well, I'm almost out of rested XP. I have that tiny little sliver of rested. Well, we'll have to charge up some more rested XP because we are flying through the levels, just spamming dungeons. Anyway, yeah, if hopefully it works. If anyone else that plays WoW is on when I'm on next time, we can group up for dungeons. You can use my healer queue to get in as a DPS, or if you're a tank, then we can get instant queues whenever we want to. But on that note, I'll catch you guys on the next one. See ya!